How did World War I psychologically impact Southeast Europe's post-war generation? Imagine living through a war that changes everything around you and inside you. That's what happened to the people of Southeast Europe after World War I. The war was brutal, and its effects went far beyond the battlefield. Soldiers faced extreme stress from constant combat, leading many to develop what we now call post-traumatic stress disorder. Back then, doctors called it shell shock, but it was really a mix of anxiety, dissociation, and depression. Many veterans suffered silently because mental health care was limited and often misunderstood. They were blamed for their struggles, which made it even harder for them to get help. Civilians also bore the weight of war. Families faced occupation, food shortages, and disease outbreaks. Women had to step into roles traditionally held by men, working in farms or factories, which changed family dynamics forever. Children in particular felt the impact deeply. They had to grow up fast, taking on responsibilities like caring for younger siblings or helping with chores because their parents were sick or gone. Many children experienced trauma from violence, displacement, and losing loved ones. Malnutrition and illness made their lives even more difficult, leaving scars that lasted long after the fighting stopped. The social fabric of Southeast Europe was torn apart. Traditional community bonds weakened, and feelings of loss and disillusionment grew. The region faced political chaos and economic hardship, making recovery slow and painful. These hardships created a sense of hopelessness among the young generation, shaping their attitudes and beliefs for years to come. Cultural expressions like music, art, and stories reflected this collective pain, showing how deeply the war's psychological wounds ran. The mental health challenges also pushed societies to rethink support systems. Veterans and families needed new ways to cope, which led to the development of social programs and support networks. Gender roles shifted as women became more active in work and community life, changing societal expectations. The trauma from World War I stayed with the post-war generation, influencing their views on life, conflict, and peace. It left behind a legacy of emotional scars that affected how Southeast Europeans responded to later conflicts and shaped the modern history of the region. In short, the psychological toll of the war created a ripple effect that touched every part of life. Soldiers and civilians alike carried wounds that couldn't be seen but influenced their futures profoundly. The trauma helped shape the social and political landscape of Southeast Europe for decades after the war ended.